Alright, it's that time once again for another Alterac Valley, July the 22nd, 2024. Looks like we got a bunch of maniacs up in the house. I'm on my hunter because I shot the sheriff. Looks like we're probably going to go for some defense action here. Yeah, more than likely. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Sometimes it's better to just cause that fool turtle, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. Looks like they are going by SHB. We're going to head up Snowfall. They already had a tap on it. Dropped the flare down. Get the cap going. They ghosted it. Got the cap going back. Looks like there's a big team fight in mid. Taking out one of their fire mages. There's quite a few fire mages in this match on both sides. They have, what, 4? We have 5. Looks like for once Blizzard got the matchmaking almost right. We got 10 healers. They have 9. We do have 2 tanks, and they have 3 tanks, so I guess it balances out there in the end. We're going to try and take out some of their heals first, though. We're using those displacers, getting them all grouped together. This is the Dragonflight expansion, like towards the end of it here. Not a whole lot of Dragonflight matches left, to be fair. Finished the healer there on the backside. Nice. Now we just got to pump some AoE damage. Take out the fire mage. He almost has got away. Not quite. Hey, sometimes, man, that's what you got to do. Get them out of here. Their tank is probably the last target you want to actually take out, but it's the only one I can target here with the nameplate up. Hey, sometimes your pet comes out and you got to get rid of it too. I do like in the War Within, they added intimidation for marksmanship hunters without your pet. It will summon the pet and stun the target there and basically dismiss the pet automatically. That is probably the best addition they made for the marksmanship hunter for the War Within, in my opinion. Obviously the hero talents, you know, everyone's talking about those. The Sentinel's doing a shit ton of damage. Hey, it happens, right? Then again, by the time they add all those hero talents, all that really did is just create more lag for the matches. Because almost every single class now has about 10 more passives. And all these passives, they auto-proc. Every time it procs out, your client has to send an event out to all 79 other people in the Epic Battleground. And it just causes so much server lag because everybody has like 10 of these procs. And it's got to be sent out 79 times. And Blizzard's networking is really, really unoptimized, man. Sending out one event every single time is just garbage, in my opinion. There's no reason why you need to take one event and send it out 79 times without packaging it together with some other stuff, you know. In any case, we are pushing into them here. Can we push in and take this graveyard? That is the question. We're getting their frontliners down. Got to take out those tanks here when we can. They got a few up top up there. Sometimes you got to put some stank on it and take them out up there too. We're going to take down the priest healer here now. They're running. They're trying to get away. I don't think they're going to get away, though. Now their history. Looks like they're all stacked up right there, too. Nice. Grip down one of their fire mages. Get some more DPS on them. Finish off the tanks. Hey, keep gripping them down here. Eventually, we'll be able to push over to this side and push up the ramp there and just basically clear them out. Pretty much, we're just going to outmuscle them here, I think. We're taking out the ones that got over here in the back. We should be fine. Let's see if we can actually get up that ramp, though. Go on. Push, push, push. I can tell I still have a bunch of nameplate cooldowns on right now. I change that eventually at some point to where it's only on the target. Obviously, that will reduce a lot of screen clutter because there's just so much clutter going on right now. You can hardly even see who's up there. All you can see is nameplates and cooldowns that are basically, you know, grayed out because they're so far away and they're not targeted. We are pushing into them, though. We got to watch out for the ones on top up there. They keep doing a couple knockbacks here and there as well. Obviously, the knockbacks will interrupt you if you're capping the flag. Plus, there's bugs, too. Like, look at that. Battleground enemies just disappeared right in combat. That is something that probably Battleground enemies doesn't know about or doesn't know how to fix either way because it's been here for quite a while. The only way to actually bring it back is to open up the BGE frame and then lock and unlock the windows, and then it will come back when you're out of combat. You cannot show our windows whenever you're in combat. That's part of one of the Blizzard's UI limitations. I guess people were using it for like to be overpowered in mythic raids and stuff like that, maybe arenas too. In any case, I think it's really a bad idea. I don't like the fact that you can't just show and hide windows when you can literally just turn the opacity on the window up and down, which is pretty much the same thing. But yeah, we pretty much just outmuscled them here and pushed them into their spawn location. Next up, we're probably going to take out Balinda, which we already are, it looks like. And then start to tap on Icewing and Stonehearth Bunker. Get those midfield objectives going down. We got a couple up here trying to take Snowfall. Yeah, should be able to take him out. Ice Block on the Mage. We got to deal with the Hunter. What a stupid name, I guess you could say. Let's see. They used to heal. What else do they got left? Anything? Aim shot on Garino. No, that's not going to work out so well for you. I'll take the killing blow. Loot the dead-ass body there. Mage either died or ran off. I didn't actually see that. Oh, there it is. Down the hill. Yep. Chasing them down. Trying to take out our Blood DK. I don't think so. We're coming down to make sure that goes. You missed that ring, partner. Got to loot the dead-ass body. Now we're heading back over this way here. Everyone wanted TP in 2020. Don't ignore it now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, shit. They got way too many in Tower Point. There's no point even trying to get that one back. We don't have enough here to get it back with the time left, so we're going to go and recall the base. Obviously, you know, we don't want them to get all three. I'm going to go ahead and knock that Druid out of here and steal East back easy mode. You know you want to recover all the towers you can. And obviously there's two in the base that are more important than just the one at TP. Let them have the little one TP and we'll get the rest back in the base. And then we'll go up there and finish wiping them and sending them all packing up north. We'll basically trade TP for Icewing Bunker and Stonehearth Bunker. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. We take those trades all day, every day, any day of the week. Got to deal with Feral Druid in here. They're going to go down. There's no chance they survive here. Hey, adios amigo. I'll take the killing blow. And we got the back cap on the tower. Obviously, we're going to have to head up the TP now and finish wiping that team that went south. More than likely, they are not going to get anywhere, though. Looks like we got one down here. Is anybody left? Or everybody else is pretty much history by the time I got north. Hunter's going to hit Aspect of the Turtle. Perhaps they went back to try to get IBT and Galv. Yeah, it looks like they're on Galv now. That could have been a sound strategy for them, but I don't think it's going to work out so well for them because we got a lot on defense here. They did backcap SHB, so we didn't actually get any 2-for-1 trade. So they actually got Tower Point, and we got nothing except for Balinda right now. Now we're going to have to finish wiping them here on Galv. We got a bunch of people in Icewing Bunker now. Hopefully we should be fine. See if we can take them out in here. Whoops, wrong macro there. Kill Zazo there on our team. Sometimes, man, that happens, man, just because it uses in the macro percentage T, which is for your target. So if you hit the macro and you have one of your own teammates targeted, it will say their name instead. It happens, man. Finish off the Fire Mage. That's all their damage in here. We already got Galv's health going up. Easy mode to wipe him. Not going to be a problem at all. We should be able to burn Icewing and stuff from now on. They took Stonehearth Graveyard back, it looks like, but we got Stormpike, so all the people that die right here, they're resing all the way back in their aid station. That's a long run for them. We're heading over to Icewing. Ah, didn't quite make it. They actually managed to get a team back to backcap it. That's too bad, but more than likely we will end up burning Stonehearth Bunker now because it's a little too far past the choke. Now we just push back into Icewing, clean it up, and get the recap on it. We have a full cap on Stormpike Graveyard up north, so our team up there is actually fighting them. We should be doing okay. It looks like we have a bunch of numbers up there. That's all you got to do. Overwhelm them, especially with them sending this money down south here. Ice Block's not going to save you for long. Cauterize. Trying to run away. Lights out there. Loot the dead-ass body. Looks like we got a priest coming in. Drop some traps maybe too. I'm going to trinket that. Trinket and ran right down the stairs. Sometimes it happens, man. There we go. We can take out the priest right here. Might be a fake form, so put down the trap on top of him. Yeah, buddy. Always put down the flare, too, because you never know if you're fighting a night elf. You don't always have time to check to see if they're a night elf, because that shadow meld, man, to get that out of stealth combo there. Yeah, that's why you drop that flare. They got a few that made it down to Frostwolf Graveyard. Obviously, they're not going to be able to hold this because we're going to have enough people recall. We did burn SHB, looks like. That gives us a pretty good lead. We got people that are stacking into Icewing, and we got a bunch of people heading back from Stonehearth Graveyard. Either hold or farm at Icewing Bunker. Yeah, probably okay. They did finally end up taking Stormpike Graveyard, but that's because all their team basically had ended up spawning up there after we've wiped them here. Now they got a little small team down south. Looks like one healer I only see. Let's see if we can get rid of Tickles. No, let's get on the rogue maybe. The rogue still got Vanish. Vanish is up. I didn't put the Hunter's Mark on him, but didn't need to, it looks like, in the end anyway. And looks like the Monk is falling back. Finish off the DPS. Druid boy. Yeah, buddy. There we go. They're going over the hill. Yeah, we've seen them do that. They'll go up on top of that hill there by the lumber mill and try to glider off up top. Obviously, this is not a war game, so you can use gliders. That's the best part about random epic battlegrounds. You can use all the fun toys and stuff, man. They're on Galv. Oh, we got to turn around and go to Galv. Yep. We did burn Icewing. That gave us another 100 points. Truecell is in here. Looks like their tank's in here with a rogue as well. The rogue looks like to be AFK. I'm going to stay on the healer. Obviously, both druids will have rebirth, so you don't want to see any of that going off. Galv's at 66%. We should be able to easily clean them up, though. They only had 3 in here. Yeah. Rogue popped evasion. Evasion's gone. So is the rogue. Now we can take out the tank. Druid tanks were a little bit harder to kill in the Dragonflight expansion, but I don't see this being an issue, especially when we got a healer that's already healing Galv. Galv's HP is going up, not down anymore, and we should be able to finish off the tank. Bye-bye. I'll take another killing blow there. Yeah, buddy. Loot all the bodies. Now we're going here for the big team fight. They got a tap going on East Tower in our base. We got enough back there, though. I think they should be fine. They should recall more if we have any more issues, but I don't think we will. We're pushing back into them now. They're already retreating. You can see now they're falling back. Fire Mage is running back. Look at all the numbers going off for Barrage. Hey, I was using Volley at this particular spot too. Yep. Volley was going good when it was Macro 2 Salvo as well, from what I recall. Maybe I'll have to go back to Volley. I don't know. I just kind of don't like spells that have that cast circle where you got to put on the ground, man, because half the time your mouse will be over a player and then it won't even work, you know. I think it's just a trash design anyways. You should be able to target it right to players. Even if it doesn't follow the player around, it should drop a circle right on top of that player wherever they were standing. It's not that hard to code, Blizzard. But I digress. Now we're holding them at the choke point. Our base is fine. Are they going to make us farm 250 more kills? I mean, we've done it before. I guess we can do it again. They've lost a few players, it looks like. They're down to 37, looks like, so far. Gripping in some of them Fire Mages. Fire Mages were still pretty deadly back in the Dragonflight end of Season 4. Yeah. They had that living bomb, man, that was just completely busted, man. Granted, I mean, Mage is still doing quite a bit of damage, but you got to change up your playstyle. We're pushing the next graveyard right now. We're going to go gas pedal to the floor, taking out the Hunter. I'll take the kill from up here. Yeah, buddy. I probably should have switched to the Druid. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you see some play and you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing here attacking somebody that's full health when the Druids are practically dead? Now the Warrior's going to charge up here. Oh, it's a tank warrior? Yeah, it's the tank. We already capped Stormpike Graveyard now. Obviously, you know, sometimes they like us to cap Stormpike Graveyard because then they can enable their quote-unquote bridge stomp strategy, which may or may not work out so well for them, just depending on how much pressure they got. Yeah, they've given up. I mean, they're going south. So they've pretty much given up on this. They know that they have to get some towers down if they want to get back into this. The Galv is going to give them 100 points. That's not going to save them, though, because we'll still have 435. We'll still be a good 200 points ahead of them. Plus the fact that we're into their base now, we're probably just going to be able to push in, take the aid station, go all in on Van, and take out the Marshals and Van at the same time. You know, a 2-tower pull at this particular spot in Dragonflight was so easy, it's not even funny. If I recall, towards the end of the season, for Season 4 in Dragonflight, on my Blood DK, I was solo taking Van with all 4 adds, and we actually achieved some Alterac Valley Blitz achievements with just me as the tank. That's how OP the Blood DK really is. Or I could say was. They did nerf a little bit in the War Within. There's a lot in that boss room. I'm going to go back out here and make sure the graveyard's good. We got a Pally that's up here. We don't want the healing Pally to get in there. Loot them up. They're spawning back at Stormpike. Now clean up on aisle 6. Get all these ones out of here. And let's take out Van and send this one to the scoreboard, right? Got their tank inside. We're going to take down the Marshals. We have a tap on South Bunker. We do not have a tap on North, so you want to kill the North Marshal first. Whenever you take down one of the Marshals, Van loses 75% of his damage buff and 75% of his HP stamina there. There's one down. Now their mages are going to come back and try to get in here. What they want to do is they want to use their displacer, just like they did there, and then they want to get that living bomb off and try to wipe our team, but they already ice blocked, so they've probably got their living bomb off already, but I think we're okay. As soon as the ice block's gone, so are the mages. They got nothing else they can do to survive. Tranquility is not going to save your boss, Drusilla. Goodbye, Van. Top healing blows, not quite. I had 25 and 0, but 0 deaths, man, so you got to speak on that. Dirty Bird and Zazo for the top damage. Looks like Helixer and Lyra for the top heals. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.